Just got some new arrows. 12 in one pack. So this whole set is $24 and there's 12 of them. So it's pretty much just $2 each. The reason why it's cheap is that it's not pure carbon, it's carbon mix. But I've tested it, I've tried it, I've hit hard things with it, I've done everything with it, and it works pretty well. So, I mean, $2 for each arrow is so cheap, but it's so good. So what I normally do with my arrows when I get the new ones is I'll cut it to length. So I'll cut it to length, take the insert off, put it back on, and then I'll refletch these to be feathers, because the feathers, they kind of clear the arrow rest a bit and they fly a little bit more better. The grouping with the feathers are a little bit more better than the plastic ones. So so let's just say I add the feathers on, so it works out to be about $3 per arrow. So yeah, not worried if you damage one or lose one because they're just so cheap. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go check that out. Okay, so that's 10, 9, and look like a 7. I'm pretty sure I can hit all three in the 9 and 10. Just gonna do that again. Okay, let's have a look at that. So it's not perfect. You know how hard it is to get everything perfect, especially on camera. But I got a, look like to be a 10, 9 and an 8, which is totally a perfect good score. If I score something like that at a tournament, I would be pretty happy. The next archery competition, I believe, is 18 meters, and I am gonna go and enter in it. I would like to take this a little bit more seriously, to be quite honest. For many years, when I was a little bit younger, I did martial arts, and every time I competed, I always get like 3rd or 2nd and sometimes 1st place. So I was a very competitive person. Now that I'm getting older, I'm in my 40s, doing martial art, competing in martial art could be a little bit more tougher because you're competing with younger athletes. So, but you know, archery is something that you can grow old with. So I would like to get a little bit more better, take it a little bit more seriously. So I won't change my equipment. I'm happy with the equipment that I use. Most people know I just use affordable equipment, and that's all good. I don't need to go with any top brand or top names or anything like that. I will be practicing a little bit more, and when I went to the competition, they always asked me, you know, they say, oh, has this person had any coaching, you know? Have I had any coaching? And to be quite honest, no, I haven't. I've just done it by experience. Now and then people give me tips, I try it out. So the last couple of days I've been trying to figure it out. Like, how can you shoot that 9 and 10 consistently all the time? And yeah, I've kind of worked a method for me in the last couple of days that I can shoot it pretty accurate. All right, it's not perfect, because that is something even the top archers struggle with, you know, is to get that perfect score. But to get that 9 and 10 hitting quite often is something, you know, that you can probably win with, you know. So yeah, so the way that I'm doing it, yeah, there's a few little tricks that I do, and there'll just be a few more tricks here and there, which, you know, if I'm nervous, I'll try to sort it out on the day and try to get that arrow going exactly where it is. So yeah, I really enjoy traveling around and doing competition and meeting new people. It's kind of like a good community to be in, to be quite honest. And, you know, unlike martial art, I don't go there and get hurt, which is something I normally do when I compete in martial arts. So it's very, yeah, it's very safe. It's a good sport, get you to focus and everything. I would like my son to also pick it up to compete. Maybe he can try the 18 meters first. I mean, I would like to try the 50 meters as well. Or, you know, there's 30 meters, 18 meters and 50 meters. That's the division for the bear bow. I will keep it with the bear bow. I don't like the Olympic style archery. It's just too much equipment. Even though I've got all that equipment, it's just too much. I like to keep it basic, yeah. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I'm just practicing all the time from now on. I think the competition is next month, and hopefully we can get like a 3rd place or 2nd place, something like that. 1st place we'll just top it off, but that might take some experience to get up to that level first. But for now, I'm just training myself to get to that level so I can compete properly and dominate.